Hello there, Stevos. Welcome to this episode of Steve's weekly vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Can I just say, first of all, if you are enjoying my content, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. And don't forget to tap that notification bell, that way you'll always be notified whenever I get a new YouTube video uploaded to my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. It is Monday the 16th of March 2026, Monday evening by the way, and I have just got back from Castle Point. I had to stop off at Asda in Castle Point to go and get some sugar for the sugar canister because I've run out of sugar today and I had none left in the cupboard, so I quickly ran up to Asda and picked up just a tiny packet of sugar that may last me about a week. And then after that, I also picked up some reduced stuff as well from the bakery. I picked up some white chocolate cookies, some custard donuts, and also as well, I picked up a prawn mayo sandwich as well that was in the chilled reduced section as well. Also, I stopped off at KFC on the outskirts of Castle Point as well because I have seen this advertised everywhere on TV, on social media, and when I've been walking past KFC in Castle Point in the morning, I've also seen it advertised on their window as well when I've been walking to work. So I thought I would give this a go for you guys on the weekly vlogs. It is the cheesy melt burger. So I got that alongside the hot cheese sauce. Now, when they say hot cheese, do they mean spicy cheese, or do they mean they've just basically melted the cheese and that's why it's called hot cheese? I don't know, but we'll find that out in a few moments. I also had to get a certain chicken piece to go with it as well, so I chose a mini fillet, and I've also got some large chips to go with that as well. Hopefully they'll stand up. Honestly, it's been such a nightmare trying to stand my chips up before I hit record on this weekly vlog. And also as well, I picked up a Milky Bar Crush'ems as well because I'm trying to stay away from the fizzy stuff at the moment. You know, I just feel like I've been drinking too much fizzy at the moment, so it's not good for your stomach. I'm constantly drinking fizzy. I've spent most of today drinking tea and drinking juice as well. So there we go. Anyway, so I have got my burger right here. I'm just going to hold this up to the camera. Look at that brioche bun. Look how shiny that brioche bun looks. And if I just manage to all in one pick up the burger itself, look how good this burger looks. Right. I am going to take off the bun for a second, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this cheese. I hope this really does not make such a mess, but I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this melted cheese. There we are. I'm going to save the rest for my chips and my mini fillet. So I've put a little bit of cheese, like melted cheese, onto my burger. I'm just going to press down on this. There we go. That's better. Right, I'm going to give this a go. Right, 3, 2, 1. Let's give it a taste test. Okay, so when they said hot cheese melt, I think they meant when it's like it's melted. It's just melted cheese because there's no spice. There's no spice. There's no spice to this whatsoever. No. Not even like an aftertaste spice. There is just physically no spice here going on. But I'll tell you what though, the other sauce that is in this burger is very sweet and very delicious as well. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. You know, it's not too bad, and I'm trying my best not to make it messy. Definitely a 7 out of 10 from me, honestly. If KFC bring this chicken burger back again, I would definitely 100% go for it again for sure. It's been a very long time as well since I last had a KFC. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to a KFC. Also coming up in this episode of the weekly vlog, right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. I am going to be trying a new item from McDonald's because the new menu is out this week and there is something on their menu that I do want to give a go. So I will be trying that for you guys in this week's episode of the weekly vlog. Want a bit of lettuce? Nice. Healthy. Anyway, I'm going to continue eating this burger. And I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of this week's episode of the weekly vlog. So it is Thursday the 19th of March 2026 and I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I'm very unhealthy in this episode of the weekly vlog because obviously you guys have just seen me try the cheesy melt from KFC. That was on Monday. Here we are now on Thursday and I'm now trying something else. Originally I was going to try this on Tuesday, but then I found out that it is a breakfast item, so this is Thursday morning, of course, and the item in question is the new on the menu for this month, at least, the McDonald's McGriddle burger. I believe it's just a sausage patty with an egg and some cheese. I think it's got like maple syrup as well. I mean, I've been given some napkins anyway. The guy at the counter gave me some napkins, so if there is any mess, it's okay, I can just clean it up. Anyway, however though, because it is a McDonald's breakfast, I could not get a McDonald's breakfast without also getting 2 hash browns as well, because I do love myself some hash browns. So I picked up 2 hash browns, which I'm going to leave to one side for the moment, and we are going to try the new McDonald's McGriddle burger. I'm worried that this is going to be very messy, but we'll see what happens, honestly. I mean, ooh, okay, well this does look nice so far. Looks very nice. Oh, it's kind of stuck. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it probably looks a bit more appetizing in the promotional renders that you see than in person. But hey, that's how they get their customers, with renders of promotion, you know, the burgers, anyway, on their posters. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, I'm going to, without further ado, give this McGriddle burger. It's a sausage and egg McGriddle, that's what it's called. I believe these are popular in the US, I think, but they've brought them over to the UK anyway for the breakfast menu. So, without further ado, I'm going to give this a try right now, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts once I've taken my first bite. That is it's very sweet. Like, I would say more like the buns. They kind of taste like pancakes in a way. I'm just wondering whether like the maple syrup has kind of just absorbed into like the buns. This is very delicious. Very delicious. Honestly, I want to take another bite. I will do in a minute once I've stopped recording. Honestly, this is absolutely delicious, and I think this is a great way to start your day. That rhymes. Yeah, no, honestly, this is absolutely delicious. I would definitely buy this again if they do decide to keep this on the menu for a long time coming. I'd honestly be happy. I don't often go to McDonald's to have a breakfast. You know, my breakfast go-tos normally are Harvester, Toby Carvery or a Beefeater, but I've not had a McDonald's breakfast in a really, really long time. But you know what, right? If I was ever in the mood to go to McDonald's one morning to go and have a breakfast, this is definitely the item that they should keep on the menu here in the UK. Not for a limited time only, but I think this should be a permanent fixture on their breakfast menu because, I mean, like I said, it's not often that I go to McDonald's for a breakfast. Hardly rarely do I go to McDonald's for a breakfast. It's just not my go-to. But, like I said, maybe they kept this on their menu. Maybe from time to time, when I'm not at work, I wouldn't say no to going to a McDonald's and ordering a McGriddle breakfast bap. Again, also as well, I love the fact that it's called McGriddle. I don't know why I find that word kind of funny, but I just do. I find the word McGriddle. Like, just really funny to say. But anyway, that's just me. In terms of rating, what would I rate this? I'd probably say I'd give this a 7 out of 10. I think very delicious. I think it is definitely going to be a filling breakfast as well. And it's, like I said, it's a great way to start your day. It's got the egg, it's got the sausage, it's got the cheese in it as well. Very delicious. So it is Sunday the 22nd of March 2026, and I am going to say this right now in this episode of the vlog, but I have moved. That is right, I have now moved, and I am now living with my sister and my sister's partner. This is where I am going to be staying over the course of the next couple of years at least, you know, just until I get myself on my feet again, and bounce back, but I am still going to obviously be doing vlogs and stuff like that. Coming up in the next episode of the vlog, by the way, I am going to be doing a little bit of a room tour, so I will show you around my new bedroom. Okay, it's not completely finished just yet, it will be done hopefully, well, hopefully by the end of today, fingers crossed, if all being well. So depends what time and how late it is when my sister and her partner get back, because they are currently out at the moment. They might even be back at my mum's house at the moment trying to collect more of my stuff. They might be. So yeah, so we'll see what happens there. But I am here. I have spent my first night here, and not gonna lie, my sleep was kind of a bit broken up a little bit, you know. I think it was just trying to get used to the new environment, new atmosphere, new bed as well, new bedding as well, and stuff like that. So hopefully, I think these next few nights are probably going to be a bit tricky for me to sleep, but eventually I'll get used to it and stuff. New atmosphere, new environment and stuff, which is good. And also as well, by the way, I did meet up with Kieran this week as well. We met up, went to Tower Park, not Tower Park, sorry, we went to Poole Bus Station, met at Poole Bus Station, had a walk along Poole Quay, and then after that we then went to Wetherspoons, where me and Kieran both had a cheese meltdown burger with some chips, onion rings, and we also got some chicken wings as well, that we normally do get. So I'm trying to see where Monty is, because this is where Monty stays, but the back door was open, so I'm assuming he might have gone out somewhere. Not sure where, but maybe he's out in the garden somewhere. So anyway, but I will show you a little bit, bits and pieces of like my new room and stuff like that. I will show you all of that in the next few episodes of the vlog. So what I am going to do is, first of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to Kieran for meeting up with me this week. Again, I didn't film anything with him this week, which is a shame. So hopefully I will see him again in April, and if I do see him in April, then I will do a little bit of filming with him and show it to you guys in a couple of episodes time when that episode does get released. But yeah, and also as well, I just want to say that it has been an emotional week this week, to be honest, given the fact it's been my last week being at my mum's house, but it is an end of an era, so I am looking forward to what is coming up next, and the content that I create for you guys next as well. So honestly, hopefully I'll get to create a lot more content as well whilst I'm here, so either here or out and about somewhere as well. So anyway, thank you for watching this episode of the vlog. I know it's a little bit short, this one, but you know, I just wanted to share some bits and pieces with you guys for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo. And don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, so that you get notified when I do upload new videos. New videos will be releasing again very, very soon on this channel. But until then though, it's goodbye, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.